Welcome once again to Mustache Laugh Gaming. Today we are taking a look at a mod for Rome 2 Total War. This mod is called Roma Invicta. Roma Invicta is by Achilles. It adds many new features to Rome 2 Total War, such as an upgraded AI that acts with more aggression and more cunning on the battlefield, as well as new units, new factions, and reskins for vanilla units. It also changes how many of these units interact with one another on the battlefield, and how they would fit in to the way you play Rome 2. Let's have a look at some of the factions that have been added by Roma Invicta. For one, we have the Etruscan League, that begins the game locked in a struggle for its very survival with the Romans. We have Rhodos. Rhodos is known in this mod for its strong naval units as well as its elite skirmishers. You can also play as Persia, a once mighty nation seeking to reclaim its place in the world. You have 4 new Britannic tribes, the Dudonii, the Caledones, the Abdani, and the Brigantes. We also, to the north, have the Cimbri of Denmark, which add a new group of Norse units to the game. You also have Libya, the satrapy of Carthage. Perhaps if you play as Libya, you will seek to gain your freedom from your Carthaginian overlords, as you carve your place amongst the greats of history. And also, on the Arabian Peninsula, we have the Mayin, fierce desert warriors. Perhaps with them, you will find riches and glory on the desert sand. Now let's have a look at how combat works. I've already prepared a custom battle between the Cimbri and the Etruscans. Now I will be playing as the Cimbri, as I have quite an affinity for the Northmen. Now I've had several opportunities to sit down and play this mod. So far I have played primarily as the Romans, and I have enjoyed getting to see how the units tend to work together differently. They also seem to automatically wrap around units which they have overcome. They also push them back. I have also noticed that units tend to come back from routing much more often. And I am also far less hesitant to withdraw my units when they are becoming overwhelmed, thus sparing them from certain annihilation. Okay, so, as you can see, on this rainy day, on this hillside, we have many Nordic warriors standing ready to fight for honor and glory. We have armored spearmen, fantastically done skins. We have more armored spearmen. You see here the skins and shields are very, very well done, reminiscent of Attila Total War. You have Teutonic axemen, Cimbri large axes, reminiscent of the berserkers of song and story. The Teutonic noble riders, with their shiny hats and mighty steeds, as well as something that I rather enjoy having in the game, axe throwers. Let's have a quick look at the Etruscans. Now they are very Italian in how they operate. If the Etruscan spearmen, much like early Roman hastati, Etruscan royal guardsmen, hoplites, and auxiliary Italian skirmishers. These units function very well, let me tell you, in combat. I've had several points when I was playing as the Etruscans, for the short time that I did before Rome inevitably overran me, to see them hold out against far superior numbers. I may actually go back and find my recording of that battle just to show you on my channel. I also intend at some point to do a playthrough with these units. Let's set up our forces.
We hunger for blood and battle!
That they do. They even look like it.
Warriors! Ready for battle!
Or actually,
Swords! They will bleed for us! Warriors! We hunger for blood and battle! Scrappers ready! Germanic warriors! Warriors! Battle ready and eager!
let's put them over here.
Blood sworn! We are the Dark Forest! Warriors!
Now, if we win the cavalry battle, excuse me, if we win the cavalry battle over here, we'll have the uphill advantage. I can hold them with my spears on this side. Now, I have allowed for some breaks in my line, but you'll get to see how the units tend to wrap around each other, and I can fix any truly catastrophic problems by moving these guys up. So, let us begin.
Fight as one! Look to your brothers! Aid them in battle! Give no quarter, and let there be no weakness in the line! Hold strong and true, and we shall defend this position! Ready for battle!
Now, throwing axes tend to not have the best range, but they're pretty devastating.
Warriors eager for blood!
Also, one thing I have noticed is that units tend to have a much greater movement speed in this mod, which is really nice.
Orders! Tremble before us! Warriors! Melee warriors! Blood sworn! Warriors! Melee warriors! Warriors! We serve Germania! We'll kill them all! We serve Germania! Germanic warriors! Battle ready and eager!
Now the battle lines begin to form.
Sons of Woden, battle ready and eager. Melee fighters ready. Warriors, warriors move out. Swords. Germanic warriors.
Where the hell are my cavalry?
Swords. Advance at speed. Kill, kill, kill. Bringers of death.
units has used all its ammunition.
Swift horsemen! Swords! Kakumilet! Warriors ready! We are taking trophies! Warriors!
Okay, so here's a chance to see how they automatically wrap around. I don't remember this being a feature of Vanilla Rome 2.
They will bleed for us! Warriors ready! Warriors! Orders!
Now we can't be throwing axes at the backs of our own men, now can we?
Forward! Warriors of Germania! Warriors! Ready!
Just go all Till Valhalla on
Used
them.
all its ammunition.
Tremble before us!
Send our general in.
Warriors eager for blood! Iktahada Wuda! Battle ready! Warriors!
Our general is under attack.
Warriors eager for blood!
Okay, perhaps he'll go to Valhalla.
Kill, kill, kill! Swords!
Also, I've noticed there are a lot more cinematic kills
Warriors!
than in Vanilla Rome 2 in this mod.
We'll kill 'em all! Take warriors ready! We are the Dark Forest! Warriors! Swords! We hunger for orders! Battle! Loose! Send them screaming to the
Now, thanks to the rain, I'm having some issues.
The men are
There's a
wavering.
lot going on, so...
warriors!
Okay, here's a good example of...
Ready! Hunt them down! Lose! Surrender! Tremble before us! Kill, kill, kill! Battle ready and eager! Who charge? Battle ready! Charge! Drive them down!
And there you have a couple of... several enemy units coming back. Like I said,
Our
morale
units
has been
have gone
changed.
berserk.
And I really think it's a great improvement.
Warriors!
These battles were far, far too quick. Here, if you're gonna go berserk, go somewhere... Okay.
Warriors! Missiles ready! Strappers ready!
Now, sometimes they don't automatically make a full front if you've got them in a formation that doesn't really lend itself to that, but that's kind of to be expected. That's
Understood. Battle ready! Warriors of Germania! Warriors! Fearless warrior!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Germanic warriors! Fearless warriors! Sons of Woden! Ready for battle! Swords! Warriors!
let's just charge them in.
Charge! Our horses love blood!
Well, I always think some of the things they say in battle are interesting.
Charge! Light them down! tremble before us!
Anyway, I think you see now that there are quite a few improvements to the way the game plays. You also most of the time find that combat is much
The
more
enemy
challenging.
general is
As
dead.
Rome, I have actually had quite a number of close calls fighting against some of my southern neighbors, as well as even the Etruscans. They have fought well this day, but I am going to end the battle here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little review of the mod. Once again, I've got the link to Roma Invicta in the description below, and I hope you'll join me when I do my Let's Play very soon here on Mustache Laugh Gaming. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.